Hey y'all, it's Thursday evening and I'm just out doing a little work in my garden and I found a couple of very cute little things that I think you're gonna wanna see. Guys, look at how cute. This is one of the eastern tiger swallowtail caterpillars. Look how big. And look, here's another one. Look at the face. It's just a little round face. Oh my gosh, so adorable. See how this one's leaf is curled a little bit and it's like tucked inside? Well, that's what this one's working on. He is doing his head back and forth. Well, now he's still because he knows I'm talking about him. But he was doing his head back and forth, weaving the silk, which will cause the leaf to bend and fold a little to give him a little bit of added protection. And right down there between those two pots and under that pile of scraps and leaves and pine bark is my little fuzzy guy. And he's down there going to pupate. I haven't really messed with it, so I don't know. Like they like make like a webbing kind of around themselves, but then they form their cocoon. So we'll see him when we see him. But he's all down there snuggled in doing his thing. And you want to see something funny? Look at this. This is my wild black cherry tree, and the swallowtails are moving in. There's 5 of them. 5 of them lined up. And then there's more. That one back there is on the privet senna. I wonder what this little eastern tiger swallowtail guy thinks. He's like, what's up with all these people on my tree? Isn't that adorable? Hey y'all, it's Friday afternoon, coming out to get some milkweed cuttings for one little monarch caterpillar that just needs a little bit more. Can you believe it? He just needs a little bit more. Anyway, I've got my cart of plants, and y'all have been saying, we want to know what you bought. I know, I ran out of time. So yes, I'm gonna unbox my cart and show you what I bought, and probably put some of it in. So let's go. Okay, Caterpillar is happy now. It's time to take care of the cart of plants, and I'm standing right in front of the area they're gonna go. So right in here I have a bunch of flowers and my wetland garden, and there's a sunflower coming up in here. I love it. I want this to be full of flowers, so I want to start really adding a lot of Florida wildflowers into here. And of course there's going to be some pentas, of course my non-native porterweed, some tithonia in here as well, but you can see there's a lot of empty space. I'm going to put all of the plants, well not all of them, but a lot of those plants right in this section and really fill this in. I just want it to pop with flowers. You can see right here is my sky blue aster I bought a few weeks ago when I got the lakeside, what are these called? Lakeside sunflowers. And they're both doing really well. So I got another lakeside sunflower, and I got another sky blue aster. And I also got another aster. I think it's called the smooth blue aster. I don't know. I'll show you. Okay, so this is the other sky blue aster. And then right beside it is the smooth aster. And I mean, they look very similar. Y'all somebody has got the zoomies again. He is on a tear. So you're going to hear him in the background. He just knocked my plant over. Okay. So they look very similar, but you can see the flowers on the smooth aster are a little bit larger. So I don't know what the variation is. These plants seem to have like a more basal leaf formation, and the smooth one doesn't really have that clump of leaves at the base. So those two are going to go in here. And then another lakeside sunflower. And I got a narrow leaf ironweed, which I love. We have one of these and we've been looking for more. So I'm so glad I found this one at the nectary. I'll go show you our other one that's bigger. It's over here by my sassafras tree. It needs some trimming. But it's gorgeous. I love the thin leaves and the dark color and then the purple. And I think having one of these over in that section is just going to be beautiful. And look, this is one plant. You can see the base of it is there, but it sprawls from over here all the way over to there. So it'll really fill in and take over a space, but I think I'm gonna maybe try and stake it to, I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I do love it. I do love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in the ground, and then I will come back and show you what else I got and where they're going. Hey y'all, a big thunderstorm came along and halted my plans earlier, but then the sun came back out. So now I'm back out, but I am watering, and I just want to show you all these guys I showed you before have now pupated, and then there's a few more additions to the line. Is that not the cutest thing? So we're gonna have a lot of eastern black swallowtails soon. All right, you guys, my plants are planted. I did a couple more little projects, so let me go show you. And then I'm going in. Although there's so many butterflies out. I've been taking pictures, and there was the most gorgeous pipevine swallowtail. It looked brand new. The blue on it, oh, maybe it'll still be down there and I can find it. Okay, let's go see. Look how pretty the caladiums are in the sunlight. My Joe Pye weed seems very happy here. We're gonna keep on walking. And we're looking over here in this garden section. So there was a porterweed that was like, it was like over there, like growing and leaning out into the walkway. So I moved it here. It'll be fine. There is a narrowleaf ironweed. There is a giant ironweed and a narrowleaf ironweed. They were in the same pot together and their roots were intertwined, so I just left them together. Y'all, look how pretty this is right here. See, this porterweed's flower petals fell off and now they're laying on top of the penta right there. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, and look how pretty this is. Okay, back to the garden. I'm gonna walk around now to the other side and show you. See, I put the I guess I can show you from here because I kind of already am. I put the Asclepias tuberosa. I bought 3 of those at the Nectary, and I wasn't going to put them in here, but I decided they'd be perfect right along the walkway there, adding some good pops of color. There's some zinnias coming up in here. All of the asters are over scattered in this area. I have some tick seed here that's been here, but it's really going to fill in with some more wildflower looking plants, and you know, a few not wildflowers, but fabulous all the same. Okay, then on this end in the wetland garden, I put the 3 aquatic milkweeds. They're right here. And then the bush mint is one there and one back there. Again, those help keep the sneaky snacker rats away from my swamp milkweed, which there is some in here. It's just growing back. I think some caterpillars were in here because it got munched down, but it looked caterpillar munched, not rat munched. See, there's another swamp milkweed growing up in here. So I think when this all grows up and fills in this aquatic area, and then coming back to the flowers, and then you get back to all that plumbago. But when the middle section grows up, and I can put more plants in here as well, then I'll start going back and taking out another row of plumbago and putting in some more native Florida wildflowers and a mix of other things. So it's gonna be a process. Look right here, little Biden's alba sneaking into my pentas, but it's okay, I'll keep you. And then the other plants that I bought 2 firebush. Now I have a lot of firebush in my garden, but I wanted to put some in along this. There's my dog, she wants by. Go by. There you go. I want to put them in this walkway along the outside of my garden room. At the very end of this walkway is another one, and it's so pretty there. And I think that the contrast of the color of the leaves and the flowers will just be something nice and different than right across from it, the the runway of salvia and plumbago. That's none of it's blooming right now, so it just looks like this big strip of green. So I'm excited to add these, but I set them right here. Look how pretty they look with the snow on the mountain bush. I mean, something about the color combination. Look at how pretty that is. So I think these are going to look really good when they grow in down here. I got 2 of them, so one's going to go right there, and then there's a clump of salvia, and then the other one will go on the other side of it. And even though I have a lot of firebush, this is the actual true native firebush, and how you can tell is it's very red. You can see the stems are red, the veining in the leaves are more red. It just has like an undercurrent of red. Let me go show you a non-native. This is my other native one that's at the end, the opposite end of where those ones were. But you can really see the redness, and you can also see how big it can get. I mean, it's pretty tall. And here is my non-native. And you can see the stems not red. The leaves, not reddish hue. Flowers are a little bit similar, but the flowers on the native one are more red. These are more like orangey on the ends. There's nothing wrong with not native firebush, but I'd just like to add more natives. I mean, if there's a not native and a native, I'm gonna go with the native, but I'm not going to go take out my not native. I have another fire bush behind it that's a totally different variety. I really do like the look of it, but I don't know what it is. It looks kind of dwarfed, actually. I wonder if there's a dwarf fire bush, but it's taller than the other fire bush, so it's a tall dwarf. But the leaves are smaller and the flowers are smaller, so you can see them right up against each other. This one right here is the regular one, and this one right here is the other one. Okay, and now it's time for oh wait, there's something else I did. Okay, before I go do that, tap the like button, subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy my videos, just tap subscribe. You don't have to do anything to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, it's free. It's just a matter of tapping a button. And turn on the notifications so you'll know when I post videos. Now I'm gonna go show you the other thing that I did. So you know I've been working on my pine barking project on the walkways because they were just overcome with weeds, and there's some more of my cardboard, and I ran out of pine bark. But I still had some more weed barrier left, so this whole strip right here going back to my work area where we bring the cart in and out, I went ahead and put the weed block down. And even though it's just weed block, I love it so much more than all of those weeds. And then over here, my bee balm, which is blooming, and it's beautiful. But let me tell you, this is a straggly plant. Like, it needs contained. So this piece right here was all sprawled out, and I put a trellis piece up here behind it. So this trellis piece is going to keep that bee balm contained, but it's also going to be another place for my maypop passion vine or passiflora incense to spread some more over here. And that's going to be super cool. It's going to be like a little wall of maypop. Now the flowers are just so pretty at this time of day. It's kind of like golden hour in my garden. It's probably about 7 o'clock. But there's still butterflies out. Well, let me tell you, these pink pentas, like, they've been the hit this year. I feel like I've taken more video and pictures of butterflies on the pink, and it's not because I like the pink better, it's just that's where they are. Oh, and then here's these two. And he gets to eat, and she just gets to hang there. All right, do y'all hear the crackly noise in the background? That's Ringo, and he's into something. We're gonna go in and see what he's eating that he shouldn't be. Okay, y'all, he got out my stickers, my Velcro stickers. What are you doing back there? What's that in your mouth? What is that? What is that, sir? Are you supposed to have that? What is all this? You're gonna poke yourself in the eye with that wire. Oh my gosh, he's so bad. He gets into everything. I'm gonna go take this from him now. Hey y'all, we're on our way to USF, University of South Florida, at their botanical gardens. It is the beginning of Moth Week, and so they're having a special event tonight from 8 to 9:30, and they're gonna have a lot of moth exhibits. And anyway, I'm kind of excited. So if I can film stuff or take pictures, I will, and I'll share them. Hey y'all, it is Sunday. It's late morning, and it's raining. We did go to the moth event last night. It was really cool. We didn't really see any moths. They did have the purple lights and the sheets up, but it was early. I think you need to be like out at like 1 or 2 in the morning to really see good stuff. So, but the speaker, a little butterfly just tried to fly in. It was a little skipper, but it went back out. The speaker was fabulous. And it was exciting to get to meet her and introduce myself. And Catherine went too from the Nectary, so we had a really good time. So today it's raining. Hopefully it's not going to rain all day, because let me show you something. Every day when I come out this door, I see that mass of weeds on my patio. I mean, look. It's awful. It's awful. So what I'm hoping will happen is that, you know, when the rain soaks in, it makes the weeds really easy to pull out. And today I'm going to do it because, you know, when you walk outside and you see something that just is like, oh, I can't stand it, it sets a tone, like, for the rest of your enjoyment, because you got that thing in the back of your mind of something you know you need to do, but you really don't feel like doing it. So today's the day. Hopefully soon you'll see that it did get done. All right, rain has let up, and now it's gonna be me and the weeds. Look at how bad it has gotten. It makes me sad, honestly, because this is usually you come out and it's so beautiful, and it looks like this, and it's just been disheartening to me. And you know what? You just got to knuckle down and take care of the things that are bugging you. So here we go. Okay, hey y'all. It is done. My husband came out and he helped me. He did one side and I did the other until we met. It has been overcast and thundering all day, which has been an absolute blessing, because when you have to do work like massive weeding, you don't want blue sky and full blazing sunshine. You want overcast, cool, and breezier. So let me go show you the after. And notice the red trash can that's still in the picture. You know what to do. If you don't know what to do, ask me down in the comments. I'll let you know what it means. And here is the after. I have my patio back, y'all. I have my patio back. I am so thrilled. I should have done this a long time ago, because every time I come out the door, it was honestly a little bit depressing to see what I know can be a beautiful space just looking so bad. And now I have it back. Every time I walk outside, I'm gonna see this. Just coming over here to show you my orange torch ginger, and I forget the name of this bulb plant behind it, but it's blooming and it's beautiful. And I saw a hummingbird go into it, and it just started to rain, so I'm going in.